Hey y'all, out here at the Street Rod Nationals 2014 in Louisville, Kentucky. And the Street NSRA does things a little different. I think it's 30 years rolling. So for every year it goes by, another year's worth of cars are allowed in. And first time I've seen it, but there's a 79 Camaro in here, which is kind of cool because you're getting into the, you know what I'm saying, I guess the stuff I grew up around. And it's just neat to see one in the builder showcase. And of course it's a Hot Rod Joe build, and you know I love Hot Rod Joe and what they do, so I'm glad to bring this one to you. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a look at it. Joe, how are you, brother?
Good, man. How you been?
Outstanding. It's been about 3 weeks since I've seen you.
Yeah, not that long.
And we got some video of the Nova running on the autocross.
Yeah, we had a blast with
Big
that.
shout out to you because you were one of the few that really laid it down, really tried to put a laugh out there. You know, to show people that Trailer Queens can get driven too.
That's right.
You know, but what'd you bring today?
Well, today we got a 79 Camaro for a local guy at home, Bob McQuinn. It's been a pretty long-term project for us. We've had it for a couple of years, but he actually had it apart for about 17 years himself, going through different phases, working on it himself, and he just got to the point where he couldn't finish it anymore, and he wanted someone else to take it to another level, and that's what we did for him. So it's a 79, it's a LS conversion, it's a Heights chassis all the way through, all the modern stuff, vintage air, all modern wiring, Steve Holcomb interior, and the look the customer was going for is still a 79 Camaro, but he just wanted to be like a Camaro that would have been built like this today, you know, just a more modern version.
Modernized of it.
Right,
because was it originally a Z28 car?
It actually was originally a Berlinetta car.
Okay.
So he's kind of handpicked the Berlinetta features and the Z28 features the way he wanted them. And he was pretty precise on the different chrome in the areas and painting in the areas. So it's a lot of it's handpicked by the customer and guided by us. So
he just, you know, I like this. We can incorporate that. You know, I like this feature.
Right.
I can put that on.
Right.
And then again, you use these supports that are kind of cut out, man. And the Nova kind of had something like that too. That's very cool.
Well, actually, the Nova stuff we custom made in shop, but this is some Fessler stuff. Hinges are Fessler, and the
man, those are cool hinges. They look very mechanical.
Yep. That's what he liked about them.
And then you did firewall, or he already had that done?
No, we did all that. We slicked the firewall out. That's some the coil covers are partially store bought and partially handmade by us, so they're kind of a different piece because we make coil covers and injector covers.
Right. You say it's an LS1?
LS1, yeah. Yeah, we did the BBK stuff, kind of get a little more horsepower out of it. Haven't really got maybe half a mile on it now, but it's ready. When we get home, we'll start getting it out and getting some miles on it.
How long's it been done?
We showed it at the New Orleans World of Wheels in February this year, and then finished up a few little things after that, and we're just now to the point where the customer's ready to put it on the road. He didn't want getting it on the road and rock chips or anything until we did a few car shows with it.
Right. Well, that's the thing is a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these higher end builds are Trailer Queens for the first year.
Oh yeah.
But after that, because you got to get the show out of them.
Right.
And after that, they get driven.
Yeah. If you want to do the indoor stuff, you just can't drive it and compete with the other cars that don't drive.
That's right.
So you just hold it out and then you just enjoy it when you get done.
That's right. Get your press off of it and then go out and have some fun in it.
Right.
Now it turned out nice. The car, I was telling Holcomb, there's no way this car's been done for any less than 2 years because I didn't see it. But it was another one. You dropped in on him. You said 4 days. He said, Joe said, Scotty, the thing was only there 4 days. That's how you missed it. So again, you know, as much as we love Hot Rod Joe, he's got to get his timing down. We got to give Steve just a tad more time.
A little more time. Right. I agree.
But man, he rocked it, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He nailed it. He just wanted a modernized version of the seats, and the back seats really turned out cool also. And the customer just loves it. I mean, he made all the custom panels.
I love the treatment on the dash. So it's kind of like brushed or something, right?
It's like a brush finish. It's actually a 79 bezel that it's an original 79 bezel. We just freshened it up.
Yeah.
And then it's Dakota digital with the brushed in the background and those.
And then vintage air. Why'd we have to go with vintage air in a 79?
Well, just because the old AC systems just weren't efficient. They didn't work really well. So if you want that smooth firewall look, you got to get the old box off the firewall anyhow.
Right.
So we do the vintage air. They cool better. They look cleaner. And actually, if you had to rebuild the factory air, it would cost more than trying to put the vintage air in
I
it.
gotcha.
So it works all the way around.
I guess it's just because of the term vintage air. You think, for old-timey hot rods or whatever, but yeah, no, if it's all modern stuff.
Yeah.
So even now, that's like 2014 air conditioned quality.
Exactly.
So even if you have one in the 80s, that's still a lot better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man,
Absolutely.
I learn something new every day. Boy, all that bright work turned out too.
Yeah.
Wasn't that all plastic? Is that still all plastic?
It's still plastic. It's just chrome plastic. Yeah.
Man, dude.
Now the bumper covers that were originally the urethane bumper covers,
Right.
these are fiberglass replacements.
Oh.
So they're solid. They'll hold their shape a lot better than the urethane ones did.
But they're exact same form and everything.
Exact same form.
Yeah.
Much harder to work with because
Right.
you gotta fit them and body work them and
Yeah.
and just like a fiberglass car, they still shrink and stuff a little bit the first year or two, but they're still better than the urethane.
Sure enough, because that stuff wrinkles and warps and gets all funky.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a funny story about that. I'll tell you when the video's over. But no, I like how they did. They used the spoilers, kept it clean.
Yep.
Even went with a stock hood. There's no kind of scoop on there.
Right.
No.
And the wheel was the customer picked the wheel and Intro custom made that for us. So it's actually a one-off wheel that Intro made for
What
us.
are they? 20 or 18s? And
18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19 lets you get enough rubber on them. If you start putting a 20 in the back, you don't get much rubber on these cars.
I got you, brother. You rocked it, man.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see it because, like I said, I love what you do with the old stuff. But I'm glad to see that you're starting to get something going on here.
And actually, the bottom of this car, the customer kind of opted for a little extra treatment on it. The bottom's really nice. It's painted to match the car.
Okay.
We handmade all the 2.5-inch stainless exhaust, flex joints, mini cats. So the bottom of the car is actually very nice.
But it's still on the original. They didn't use a frame then. It was a unibody,
it was
right?
a unibody, but the way Height's stuff is set up, it's actually connected. All the pieces are connected together now, so it's essentially a full frame.
Wow.
And
That's nice.
4-link
That
in the
really
rear.
strengthens everything up. You don't get no sag or twist or anything.
Right, that's where you get the handling out of it, and it's rack and pinion now.
Right.
So they do a good job with that stuff.
Man, oh man, I love it.
So
You know where to find me as soon
Yeah.
as you get the next one done, Joe.
yeah, we'll be calling.
Good. Folks, there you go. Beautiful 79 Camaro from the Street Rod Nationals 2014. Hot Rod Joe, you gotta love what they put out. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya.